Hello everybody and welcome to Grow to Glow Tarot. Hope you're all doing well. Today is the 14th of October and today's topic is going to be what can this eclipse today help you achieve? What can the eclipse today help you achieve? What can this eclipse wormhole help you achieve? What can this eclipse wormhole help you achieve? What is the eclipse wormhole going to help you with? Sideways cards. Let's see, which deck for clarifier? Okay, the Chariot. Well, that's about your willpower. That's about getting a good balance between your conscious and your subconscious, your light and dark sides, and taking control, using your willpower, moving forwards. That's what the Chariot is about. Oop, that's a lot of glare. Okay, so you can see the light and the dark sides pulling the Chariot, pulling the soul, the Hermit there with her staff, pulling the sun behind her, Helios guiding the sun, or Ra guiding the sun through the sky. The sun being your creativity, your growth, your personal development. Clarifier for the Chariot. The Magician sideways. So you're not really sure what you want to manifest. And the Magician is sideways next too with the Five of Pentacles. So you're not entirely sure what you want to manifest or how you're going to manifest it. And the eclipse wormhole is going to help you. The eclipse today, the solar eclipse, is going to help you figure that out. It's going to help you figure out what you want to manifest and how you want to manifest it. It's going to help you figure out how to get stuff in balance so that you get away from this lack mindset, away from this sort of Five of Pentacles. Man, that is a lot of glare. Let me turn on a different light. Turn that one off. Okay, so this eclipse mindset, well, now it's not quite bright enough. Sorry about that. We'll turn that back on and just turn it down. There we go. So this mindset, it talks about a lack, like a lack of faith, a lack of belief that you can achieve. She's refusing to look. There's a sun there, a rabbit, which is your luck, it's your abundance, being chased by a wolf or a coyote. So it's being chased by loyalty or by your need for independence from the group, right? To be a lone wolf or a lone coyote versus if it's a dog. Don't need any cat help, buddy. Thank you. Versus if it's a dog, and it's about loyalty. So your loyalty, you could be having an issue between choosing between loyalty and your growth, your abundance, your sun, and you're refusing to look at the issue. Notice how she's hiding from the sun up against the tree. She's not looking at it. She's kind of just putting her face to the tree. I mean, she could be trying to commune with the tree to get knowledge from it, to get wisdom from it. But to me, it's more like the way that her hands are, it's more like she's just hiding from it. She's working in that grief mode, in that lack mentality. And Five of Pentacles is about lack mentality or actual lack, either in health or in career, finances, physical possessions. So it's about debt. So the reason that you're struggling to manifest your willpower, it has to do with this lack mentality. It has to do with getting out of this, or getting out of this debt, getting out of this physical poor health. Because Pentacles are all about the physical world. And there's something that you're not facing. There's something that you're not facing either due to loyalty or due to wanting to be like a lone wolf, wanting to go it on your own. So let's see. Then we have Ace of Wands and Knight of Pentacles came out sideways. What's the clarifier for the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles? So there is a new beginning spiritually, and you want to move towards it. You want to move in a practical way. It's a new beginning spiritually, creatively, personal growth. Sorry for the cat. And you're wanting to move towards it, but there's something that's, you're hesitating. You're not moving towards it. You're not moving towards this new potential. Those were sideways. Why aren't you moving forwards? He's quite persistent. You might need to be persistent, okay? Be as persistent as the cat. And he's trying to mess with the ink pen. Why aren't they moving forwards? What's holding them back? What's the hesitation here? I love you, little buddy, but you're about to get banned from the room. Okay. Yeah, there's delay. Six of Swords was the one that came out. Six of Swords, Hangman, the Fool, the Hermit, and the World. All sideways. Six of Swords in the reverse. So that delay, that not moving forwards. Same with the Hangman and the Fool. There's don't give in to gullibility with the Fool being sideways. So there's unfinished business going on here. There's unfinished business. There's procrastination. You're resisting the change for some reason. You're resisting that change. I don't know why. You have to unlearn things. And unlearning is just as important as when you're learning. Okay, so you need to stick with something long enough to see where it takes you. Don't give into like being hasty or being like overly judgmental or overly gullible. With the Fool in the reverse can talk about that. Why is it not? There we go. The Fool in the reverse can talk about that. You need to go within. You need to look at what is going on that's causing you to have this sort of hesitancy, you know, where are you experiencing when the world is in the reverse? It talks about regret. So where are you experiencing regret? It's also talking about self-doubt, shortcuts, or a lack of seeking closure. So when it's sideways, it's kind of halfway. It's like you're working on it, right? So where do you have this regret about maybe something that you felt you were a little foolish about or gullible about? You're needing to go within and look at that. Where are you having this self-doubt? Where are you not seeking closure? Because that's what's keeping you. You need to let go of the past mindset, the past behavior patterns, to make way for something new. That's what's delaying you in having this new beginning and taking action and moving forwards. Now we've got the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles, the ending of a cycle, the beginning of a cycle, towards your growth, towards this new beginning. So what are the clarifiers for the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles? The Ten of Pentacles in particular. So Pentacles, like I said, are about things here on the material plane, the physical plane, your health, your body, your career, your finances, which leads to physical possessions. That's why Pentacles are about career and finances. Some people don't click to that, but that's why it's about career and finances. It's about stuff here on the earthly plane. So what's the clarifier for the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles? In particular, the Ten of Pentacles. Oh. Okay, so there's a bunch of clarifiers. Okay, Eight of Cups talks about a journey, a spiritual journey, leaving behind what is satisfying emotionally here in the present moment, like leaving behind impulse buying, addictions, hanging out with somebody when you know you should be doing your work, your personal development, but you're hanging out with somebody playing video games, not working on your personal development. It's that sort of short-term satisfaction, but it's not leading you towards your long-term goals. So you're wanting to leave that behind. It can be like a spiritual journey. Six of Pentacles, getting that balance in your life in regards to the short-term satisfactions versus the long-term goals, the long-term personal development. And Seven of Swords, or no, this is Three of Swords. This is a heartbreak. And this is learning and gaining wisdom from that heartbreak. So, and it doesn't necessarily mean like a romantic heartbreak. You can be heartbroken because you realize, okay, I could have spent this time doing something better. Right? I could have spent this time working on my goals, and instead, you know, it's that sort of buyer's remorse, like or that eater's remorse, that I ate a candy bar because I was stressed, but now I feel guilty about it because I'm trying to lose weight. It's that sort of feeling. And so like the heartbreak could be something as simple as that, or something as easy as that. It doesn't have to be like a major romantic heartbreak, but that is where you're needing to get clarity, or where you're going to get clarity, those types of situations, and how they affect your long-term stability, how they affect your legacy, how they affect your ability to achieve your long-term goals financially. The Emperor, the King of Swords, and the Five of Wands. So this competition, or this brainstorming, this creative brainstorming that you're doing on how to get this chaos. You're in your head. You need to be in your head. You need to observe the way that you think about things before you act on them, and how to calm the chaos in your life, how to take charge, take control, what habits, what routines you need to set up in order to be your own emperor, in order to be the person in charge of your life moving forwards. Now what is this? The Moon, the King of Cups, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. So this is about getting control of your emotions and where you're delayed, where you're not thinking clearly, getting that inspiration, finding that path, that middle ground towards, even though there's obstacles, you're moving towards your illumination, towards your sun, towards your star. You see, there's the eye of illumination, there's stars around the moon. This is about finding your path, using the stars, right? This is about controlling your emotions, being in charge of your emotions, being your own person, being independent, not letting your emotions get the best of you. So in a way, it's a lot like the Eight of Cups. The King of Cups and the Eight of Cups are a lot alike in that regard. It's about taking control. And you see the moon and the sun and the Eight of Cups. They're both there. They're both equal. They're like a pair of eyes watching, giving you understanding, giving you growth. So then we have the Knight of Swords, gaining knowledge, acting on that knowledge, getting different perspectives. We have the Lovers and the King of Cups in the reverse. So not making a decision that's for your own good, letting your emotions take control, letting somebody who's emotionally manipulative control you. Give me some clarifiers for the Lovers in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, Justice and the Empress in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so being too hasty, not getting rid of mental distractions. Okay, putting your emotions over your mind, giving to others before you give to yourself. Basically being a doormat, letting other people walk over you, being a people pleaser, to the point where, you should give and take with others, but when the Empress is in the reverse, it's to the point where you're not getting anything. You're just giving and giving and giving and giving and not getting anything back. Or say you give like 90% and you only get 5% back. Okay. So this is about learning the balance and making the choice to balance your own emotional life here. And this Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is getting different perspectives, thinking about different perspectives, taking action on what you're thinking about. Using that knowledge. So you're between worlds right now. The Eclipse wormhole is between worlds. A wormhole, you can look it up. So you're between places, you're between worlds right now. And the High Priestess, she uses that knowledge, and you see it's also like a doorway that she's coming out of, right? Even though it's pillars, it's still a doorway. So she's between worlds, she's coming through them, she's coming through that doorway with that knowledge of herself. What are these? Queen of Cups, Seven of Swords, Ten of Cups, Nine of Wands. So where you are persevering to get this emotional new beginning, this creative new beginning, and to have emotional satisfaction, there was some deception. Either by you were deceiving yourself, or somebody else was deceiving you, trying to get away with something. Yeah, trying to get away with something. And self-love is what's going to help you. Self-care, self-love is what's going to help you find your way back. It's going to be the light. You see this lighthouse here, the tower there, with the light beaming out from it. It's going to be the lighthouse. Self-love. Work on some mudras if you can. If you do meditation, work on some mudras about self-love, okay? This is the knowledge that the High Priestess, this is the key, that there was something a little bit deceptive. You were persevering and trying to get this emotional satisfaction, trying to get this happy home life, but there was something deceptive going on. Yeah, this is all about, it's all about taking charge. I mean, right from the beginning, taking charge to get what it is that you wanted, to get that long-term stability and happy home life and personal growth. But you've got to make the decision to look at it. You've got to make the decision to face it. Okay? And to let go of those things that just aren't going to help you. I've got another new deck. Well, I've had it for a while, but I've never worked with it. On camera. Let's see what it is. Does it have an index in here? It's going to take me a minute to find it. Sorry, I'm looking. Okay. So this is Fountain, Neptune, and the Sun. They don't do reverses. So Neptune and the Sun. Algelba, the neck or forehead of Leo. It was thought to strengthen buildings, promote love and benevolence, and help defeat enemies. This mansion is favorable for professional matters as well as for love. It's about dynamic creativity, expansion of the imagination, and the visionary ability to achieve great heights. It signifies recognition of your own creativity by yourself and others, and indicates a sudden surging in the powers of your imagination. So it's like the Magician card. It's the ability to manifest. You must accept responsibility for your own talents and use them for the good of yourself and others. This card urges you to believe in your own many and varied abilities and their worth to other people. And the key phrase is sharing your gifts. Okay, so the wormhole is going to help you to manifest once you take charge, and it's going to help you to share your gifts with other people. Yeah, once you get over whatever the heartbreak was, once you get over your hesitancy and your fear that things are going to repeat just because they're delayed, you need that clarity on where you're giving into your emotions or emotional manipulation and how that affects your long-term goals, where you're giving into those short-term emotional satisfactions, and it leaves you unbalanced in regards to achieving your long-term personal goals. That's what the wormhole is going to help you with. I hope this was helpful. Have a great Saturday. I will see you Wednesday. Take care.